Bob McKenzie's favorite segment, 17 years running.
I'm afraid what he's going to do to this quiz.
I know. Last one of the year for Bobby. The likelihood of Toronto's uncontested 24-25 team MVP and impending UFA Mitch Marner re-signing with the Leafs. I think we've done this before, so it's an update as he's on the verge of 100. 40, 60%, 80%, 100%. What are you thinking, O?
I'm going to say 40%, and for all the people out there that are like, he's their best player, he's going to get 100 points, you have to bring him back. I've been saying it all year long. If the team does not have team success in the playoffs, then what's the sense of bringing all the players back? This is nothing against Mitch Marner. He's a fantastic player. Someone's going to pay him. But if he can't win, what's the sense of bringing everybody back?
Yeah, I'm high on this. I'm going 80% on this because it's the Toronto Maple Leafs. They get to offer him the 8th year. They get to offer him the most money. He's a hometown kid. I can't see him playing anywhere but the Maple Leafs. He loves playing here. He's one of their best players, and I don't think they risk losing him for nothing. That's why I'm high on this.
All right, Bob McKenzie?
I will say 40%, and I mean, you talk about the Leaf side of it, whether they bring him back or not. There's the Mitch Marner side of it. That's what free agency is all about. It's become abundantly clear he is taking himself to July 1st, to free agency. He would have signed a contract before if he wanted to. He doesn't want to. He's going to see what's out there. And Steven Stamkos got right to the precipice and still ended up back in Tampa. So could that happen with Mitch in Toronto? Yeah, it could. But you know what? Situations change. He's going to be a dad any day. And we'll see how things play out in the playoffs and just where his head's at in July.
Insider plug, TSN's Chris Johnson writing in The Athletic that the Leafs can use Rory McIlroy's epic Masters triumph as a blueprint to win the Stanley Cup. What expression best captures what Toronto, 1-8 in its last 9 playoff series, can learn from Rory? Would it be no guts, no glory, park the past, or never surrender? That's my view.
Dude, I love those.
I didn't write that, Bob.
Okay, no guts, no glory. I'm thinking of the shot through the trees on 7.
Unbelievable.
I'm thinking the looping shot on, what was it, 15?
Yes.
Yes,
15?
unbelievable.
Yeah. Now,
Around the tree?
You could say all of the above because, I mean, he never surrendered even when he made those bad putts, and he parked the past on the miss on 18 to go to extra hole.
I'm never surrender on this one. It's been 11 years since he last won a major, and you think about all those moments that he had where he had a chance to win and he did it. 18, missed the putt on 18, had a chance to set up for another failure. He didn't give up. He found a way to never surrender.
I'm going to say park the past, all the setbacks from Rory, all the disappointments, him scratching his head, missing the cuts at the Masters, blowing tournaments, and he made it happen. He made it that much sweeter. I could see Brian Hayes playing Rory McIlroy, walking into radio crying. I'll be Harry Diamond, embracing him. I can't wait.
I thought you were going to do a Corey Hart and sing Never Surrender for us as your answer.
I could have.
So when you... which was the bigger takeaway from Ivan Demidov's debut in Montreal on Monday? The teenage sensation's first-star performance or the launch of a full-fledged love affair between him and the Canadiens' rabid fan base? Which one, O?
Jimmy, the full-fledged love affair. I don't know who did the great job of pumping this guy up to be the next Guy Lafleur, but it is unbelievable. The standing ovation in warm-up for this guy wheeling around out there was crazy. I know he's a good young prospect, but man, those fans in Montreal love this guy. I loved watching it.
I'll say the first star performance, but especially the first period performance, to go out that quickly, get a goal, get an assist, make things happen, that led to the full-fledged love affair.
I'm at full-fledged love affair, too, for the points O made. I mean, the airport arrival with all those people there, the packed house in warm-up, the packed house at the practice rink today. Every time he stepped on the ice, people were going nuts. They love this
For a guy to get that reception in warm-up and then answer it with that kind of performance is rare. Minnesota's Yakov Trenin punched Vancouver's defenseless Derek Forbort at the end of their fight Saturday, earning a 10-minute aggressor penalty, breaking Forbort's orbital bone in the process. No supplemental discipline deemed necessary. Good call or bad call by the Department of Player Safety, Carlo?
This is a horrendous call. Just because, you break the code, you lose the respect of the player. You're supposed to protect players in those moments. It's a gutless shot by Trenin. Should have received discipline.
Bad call. I always wondered how a guy can have a broken orbital bone and then there's no discipline for the guy that does that. That seems crazy to me. I mean, you talked about the code. You got the guy down. Isn't that where you just say, okay, there's no more punches going to happen here? And he just suckers the guy. I like to see fights in hockey. I think it's great, but I just didn't like that play.
I say it's a good call, not because I like it. It's a dishonorable thing. It sucks. But having said that, this is just like video review for offsides. You decide you're going to have a video, like supplemental discipline, and try to cherry pick fights, well, and then it happens in the future, are we going to start looking over and over again at somebody? Oh, was he down on the ice? Was he halfway down? Was he really defenseless? It just opens up a can of worms. And if you don't like that, go look at Wendell Clark, Bob Brook, and tell me if there was any honor in the quote.
Passes down to the end. He never accepts it, but I never know how many quizzes this guy has left. Last one of the year. No guts, no glory, never surrender.
Way to go, Bobby.
Full-fledged love affair. They also describe our feelings about Bob McKenzie on the quiz.